Welcome. Welcome to American Alpha Male. I'm glad you're here. Blessed that you're here. All I ask that you do is participate in the question I'm going to ask. Give me some feedback. Let me know what y'all like. Let me know your dislikes. Hold on. I got to get rid of those zombies. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. No more marriages. I know there's two videos that were done a couple months ago where I was talking about get married, get married, get married. No more marriages. Nope. Nope. I'm off. I'm off the bandwagon. I'm off the bandwagon. Passport bros might be signing up. Highly considering signing up. Shout out CM for showing me that. Oh, the lies people tell. But no more marriages. Ladies, can I ask you something? When we sit here and we talk about who gets what, we have for a long time in society painted men as non-caring, no emotions. And then we try to switch them to be emotional and trying to understand the plights and all that. You can understand the plights of the woman, huh? Now come kiss my butt. Yeah. That has happened. No more marriages. Unless you sign that prenup. If you love me so much, then you don't need this and you don't need that. Majority of women have been told the message of have your own setup outside of the marriage. Have your own setup outside of the marriage. What I mean is this: they'll have a secret stash of money, not rainy day fund money. No. Just her own thing, her own thing outside of this. Because if it doesn't work, she's going to need something. But hold on, 88%, the new numbers, 88% of women file for divorce. 28% of men cheat. 26% of women cheat. Now, if you want to argue about 2% and everything like that, all right, cool. But the fact of the matter is, women cheat. No more marriages, because at the end of the day, you get this thing called alimony, which means I had to support you financially outside of everything. When a divorce happens, typically, who gets the house? The woman. Who gets the kids? The woman. Who gets the dog? The woman. Who gets extra money? The woman. So not only do I have to pay child support, it's not enough. Not only did I give you the house, which is generational wealth, it's not enough. Not only did you take my companion that can understand me a little bit, that's not enough. I have to pay you to continue to be you. Dr. Dre's ex-wife, she got off like 20 million and $30 million. Dre's a billionaire. Everybody was saying, well, this and that. She ain't made a beat ever. She never sat in that studio with these rappers. She ain't never spit a verse. You're a glorified maid. You're a glorified you're a glorified mother who thought that you had something to do with this success. Dr. Dre, never get married again. Set up your estate, set up how you want it to go for people who can make those decisions. But other than that, stop getting married. No man that's making, I say, over 110,000 should even be considering marriage unless she signs a prenuptial agreement. Because look at the financial benefits to the woman. Ladies, I ain't even mad at you. I'm mad at the system and I'm mad at your mamas for setting y'all up this way with so much entitlement. We have this mindset. I keep on seeing it. I'm not gonna play any of the clips where they say build with us. Oh, I want a high value man so I can build with him. No, you want a high value man so he can invest into what it is that you want to do. You want a high value man so he can give you what you think you're supposed to have, but you don't deserve because you ain't worked for it. What do you mean build with you? How the hell do you think he got here? What exactly are we building? We're building you up. So you can sit up here and say to your friends, so you can lie to your goddamn friends and say, well, I built this. He was here to help, but this is my thing. I built this. I did this. I built this. I made this work. I put together this and put together that. Well, who was your financier? Who was your R&D department? It's never the ladies, typically. So y'all get the unfair advantage of doing this BS degree that you went to school for. We just had Biden and them just give what away, like knocked out $10,000 out of student debt. And my whole thing was, well, why didn't y'all pick better goddamn careers? You picked a degree in journalism. You picked a degree in all these BS and a lot of liberal studies and everything like that, that we're not going to pay you what the hell you were paying to get it. Who makes a deal like that? Let me ask you ladies something simple. If I told you, pay more money and get less, would you do it? All for a piece of paper. And I'm not against college like you may think. But all for a piece of paper, that means nothing. I was close with a woman, we ain't close anymore, where we looked at each other like family. And she called me, she told me she needed me, I pick up the phone. But we don't talk anymore. We ain't talked in years. One day, we're in a car, just was driving in this very nice Fisker Karma, right? And she made the comment, well, how much are you making? I said, this year, I think I put together about 121,000. She said, man, you make more money than I do. And I have a master's in this. I said, with no disrespect, you studied job security. I studied the money. She shut up. Because at that moment, I believe, I don't know. I believe she realized she never risked. See, ladies, taking the path of least resistance means you don't risk. If you don't risk, where's the reward? Hence why a man propping down on a knee at his most vulnerable. Ever seen somebody on their knee? They can push them over no matter how big they are. A man at his most vulnerable has announced to the world that you are the person that he wants to spend his life with and protect at every single turn. And what has not happened is he was not given what he's supposed to. And for the ladies who are gonna come on here and talk about these men and everything, I'm not talking about these broke ass dudes that y'all keep sleeping with and having babies with. This is not for the broke ass dudes. This is not for the dudes who y'all see running around here trying to be the man. I'm not talking to them. I don't even talk to people like that. And the bare minimum ones that I do, they're in no position to even have any effect on my life. So I am not talking about those whack ass dudes that y'all keep sleeping with who ain't making the improvements in life to what it means to be a man. So do not come on here bashing your baby daddy. Because honestly, you shouldn't have fucked him. Oh, I'll take it there. Whenever a man selects a woman, and let's say she uses them for money, what does the society tell him? You should have chose better. You should have selected better. We do that. Rightfully so. You should have. But we got to start telling a woman, you should have picked better. You got this shit ass baby daddy, that's on you. You got this trash man that was your husband that you decided to say yeah to, that's on you. You keep on getting these projects and realize that you don't build shit. Ladies, you're not builders. You didn't build America. Not sorry. There are no 5 great female builders. It doesn't exist. So when y'all sit here and y'all say certain things, and then you have people like me that combat it, instead of combating it, why don't you try listening? Get to a level and point of understanding. But no more marriages. No, unless you're gonna sign that prenup. For the men who make $60,000, don't worry about this. It does not apply to you. If she pays half of the bills and stuff like that, this doesn't apply to you. If your woman comes home and y'all both break bread together and y'all share the bills and stuff like that, hey, more power to you. But this don't apply to you. It doesn't. I'm talking to the men who are making 110, and we can even take it just to barely 100,000. I won't do 99. There's no advantage. You're gonna go work. You're gonna bust your ass. You're gonna do no less than 75 hours a week. I work 85. Yeah, I work 85 hours a week. This is why I don't get to get in the gym like I really want to. There's sacrifices. But yeah, if you're not one of those guys, this does not apply to you. If you want to get there, that's different. But ladies, I'm not talking about these low grade ass men that y'all want to bring in here and throw in front of me because I'll step over them. There's no advantage. There are women I know right now who are great women, but don't know their roles and their positions. When they keep on talking about there's no men, there's only these weak ass men, well, who raised them? Their mothers. So while y'all sit here and you bash men, then y'all realize, well, shit, we kind of raised these men to be like this, so we're gonna have to take some accountability. I often wonder sometimes when I listen to women talk about their sons, I go, well, why did you pick their father? You control the access to your legs. Why did you do that? I notice women who get dogged, who portray this good image, but in reality, what they are is just the person looking for the next doggy in the window. I know women right now who have slept with some men that they shouldn't have slept with, but they'll get in front of my face and then they'll play Holly pretty. Like, oh, I'm just this pretty lady and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna listen to your lies, but please don't think you're coming over here. There are women right now who have a shit ton of kids or have a kid and think that they are shot callers. I know a woman right now, I'm not gonna say her name or anything like that. We're just gonna put her on the West Coast where she stays. Who literally, when I've had conversations with her, now she's dating somebody, so it's not as though I'm hitting on her. But this is me, I let her have conversations. She believes she's the prize. She has 2 kids, barely makes any money, has a man who has a house who wants her to move in. He has no kids. And she thinks she's the fucking prize. He makes way more money than she does. She does half parenting, meaning 4 days to 3 days out of the week, she doesn't even have her kids. Still gets child support. Even though she doesn't have 100% custody of the kids, still gets child support. And manages to sit here and go, I'm a victim, but I'm also the prize. Because she's pretty. And then I told her, I said, do you realize that you're not the prize? Do you realize that you're a liability? Do you realize that this man gets nothing? If this man sits here, raises your children, marry you, that they are they going to take his last name? No, they're going to keep their father's last name. 2 beautiful girls. They're going to keep their daddy's last name. Can this man discipline these girls or have them go do what he wants them to do as far as sports and as far as extracurricular activities? No, you do. So what the hell does he get? Love from these little girls? Okay. So far in the last couple of years, in the last decade from when we talked, you've been tumultuous. And it's funny because every woman will paint herself in the best light, but will never say what it's like to live with her or to be with her. And we're not talking about the positive stuff, we're talking about the negative stuff. I can tell you, living with me, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna do something. I'm not gonna be around like that. When I get up, it's pedal to the metal. I'm going, I'm active, I gotta do something. I feel as though I'm supposed to have 30 million in the bank. And since I feel that way, I gotta go get it. Since I feel this way, I gotta go get it. I'm not gonna feel this way, talk and manifest it and all that stuff. Nah, 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 nah. We get to it. We get straight after it. So the question then becomes, what is it that you are doing, ladies, that would make a man like me say, we ain't doing marriage no more, unless you sign this paper? And what you're doing is just spreading the message of, I can do it by myself, but I'm gonna still go get that help. And which is cool from the standpoint of, I'm a capitalist, so I'm not really worried about it. But as a capitalist, I have the right to refuse the deal. And we're no longer preaching marriage on here unless you sign that prenuptial agreement. Because the deal is one-sided. You get the house, you get the kids, you get the alimony, you get the dog. Hell, you might even get the car. You get all of these things you get to take away from men. And all he has to do is sit around and do what? Look for the next woman so she can do the same shit. And that's the thing that women never factor in, because you don't have to. Make sure y'all subscribe. If y'all want these videos in the other spot, let me know. But for the most part, I'm gonna get as many videos as I can here done. But other than that, I'll catch you on the next one.